I mean, we'd like to get here early on At the Races, but the people that get here earliest of all are the jockeys' valet, says Phil Taylor. Look, he's just crossing all the jockeys off, just seeing which one's where, how many rides he's got, and you see they make a little note down here. What are you doing then, Phil? Just explain what you're up to.
Just basically making a list for the day, so rather than sort of thumbing through a race card all day, it's just easier to sort of have a look at a list, and then you know who they're riding for, what weights they've got, and everything.
And you know their tack so well. You know, if just say for instance Brian Hughes, or well, you've got Paul Maloney down there, he's got 10-11. You'll know which saddle he's got. Yeah,
Paul for 10-11, he'll be on his Pancake, and then he's got 11-7 later on.
Pancake, what, light saddle?
No, it's sort of about £3, so it's not light.
Yeah.
And then 11-7 later, and he'll be on his big saddle. So yeah, no, it's not too bad.
And how many? I mean, just look at these. There's Brian Hughes, who had that great spin out in America on the horse Charlie Long's Fair Rise, I think it's called. And there's his other one. How many saddles on average would they have?
Most lads will have either 2 or 3, and then you've got Paul Maloney, who'd have sort of 5 or 6. He's sort of like, there's only like pound between.
Saddle fetish, is he?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. And the reason, just to explain to people, the reason that jockeys would have, why wouldn't you have one light saddle, is because you don't want to have too much dead weight on a horse's back.
Yeah, basically. So Paul is very fussy on sort of what he has on things, and like Paul likes everything his way, sort of thing. So he
Sounds
never.
a nightmare, this Paul Maloney.
No, he's grand. He's grand, but he just doesn't like to carry loads of lead and everything. So he's got sort of various different saddles, and he'll sort of accommodate to whichever or what weight he is when he gets here.
Who's the biggest pain? Who is the biggest nuisance? The prima donna of the weighing room?
Used to be you.
No, me. I didn't. I just couldn't shut up. That was all I could do. But because they do get people think, oh, it's just a bit of a laugh, but tensions run high in here, don't they?
Yeah, they do. But it's we've been doing it so long. You get to know sort of what lads are like, and
the mood swings.
Yeah, exactly. And sort of obviously we've got tellies all in here, so we know what's going on. And if somebody's had a bad ride or had a fall or whatever, to sort of give them a wide berth. And yeah, basically. And then Timmy's gone now.
Andy Brennan. But no, is it really interesting? What time would you get here before racing?
Today wasn't too bad. Got here at 10 this morning, so sort of had an hour setting up. So we're all set up. Most of my stuff's coming in, because Simon, who works with me, has been sort of looking after the lads sort of down south for the last couple of days. So he's, well, most of the boys have got the stuff with them, so they'll be coming in from sort of probably another half an hour, 3/4 an hour's time.
And how many? I can see there's Ginge over there pretending to work. I tell you, they don't half work, these valets, when you get the old cameras out. There's Ginge over there and Bagsy. Ginge very kindly actually dried all my not my hair. You didn't need to dry my hair. All my clothes very quickly whilst we're in here. I'm not sure we're supposed to really be in here, but never mind. This is Richard Johnson's kit. You can see he's got his. They wouldn't be his lightest breeches and body protector. They'd all have, the boys like Dickie would probably have 2 or 3 parcels of gear, so that if they were going up north, one parcel could go up there, and then he might be in. They travel so much these days. Or if he went abroad, you can see his boots looking a little bit scruffy. But so they're all ready to go. There's Brian Hughes. He's one of the busiest jockeys you see. He's got his flip-flops down here as well, so that when he goes into the sauna. Where's Fussy Paul Maloney's stuff? No, here's all Paul Maloney's gear. They don't really, although everything's got got their initials and everything on. The jockeys valets know everything, know their kit so well that actual fact there's no need for that. And just whilst we're in here, whilst we've got a little bit of time, you can see there's the practice scale. So basically when they go out and see the clerk of the scales, because he's going to be busy, the valets will make sure that the weight's absolutely spot on here, so that when they go out, it's just a formality to see the clerk of the scales. So there we go. Get on with it then, you lot. Let's get out here. Yeah, don't worry. No, that's all right. Yeah. Oh, it's exhausting working throughout the races, And then, of course, once they pass through here, the numbers will all be here, so they'll collect their numbers, and then they'll go out. Hopefully, see the clerk of the scales. You can see it's all digital scales now, and those scales go back to the BHA HQ, so they can see exactly. Now, our cameraman's actually got this is the sort of person, this is the weight of the people I've got to work with. Look at him. No, he was only about 9 stone when he started working for us, Red. And then, obviously, they come out there, and you're out onto the racecourse proper, and that is what happens before a race when you're watching on at the races.